Alright, so starting engine number 2. Fueling at 12%. Light up. Watching that ITT gauge. Okay, 60%. Turn the ignition off. Manually unfeather the props in this simulation. Okay, looks like a good start. Quick check of the voltage. Looks good. Starting engine 1. Same story. Fueling at 12%. ITT peaks. Okay, I can turn the ignitions off. Unfeather the props manually. Go ahead and turn generator 2 on. Okay, looks like another good start. Bring it back down a little idle. Turn on the first Gen E. Cool, so set up my air conditioning. And I get my avionics going. Okay, and that includes the GPS. Heating systems. Okay, looking good.
Full flaps.
Just gonna squawk 12 under here for a VFR flight. And then I get the autopilot set up. Check of the flight controls, so that's the elevators, ailerons, elevators, and rudders. Looks like the flaps traveled all the way down. Alright, so we'll be flying the VFR flight. We're currently in Washington State, Olympia Airport. And we're heading over to Bremerton National. It's a short little hop to the north. Planning a 5,500 cruise altitude, but we'll see what the clouds will let us do. Just set up my radios here quickly. There we go. That one's already set. Put my altitude in here quickly. Preset the autopilot. That's ready to go as soon as wheels are up. Get ready to taxi there. We're heading north. Yeah, north.
Olympia ground, Beach, November 207 Charlie, Mike, ready to taxi, north, departure.
Beach, November 207 Charlie, Mike, taxi to and hold short of runway 17 via taxiway Echo. Contact tower on 124.4 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 17 via taxiway Echo. Beach, November 207 Charlie, Mike.
Alright, so just make a U-turn. Runway 17 is just over there ahead of us.
Olympia ground, being 44284, taxi to parking.
Air November 44424, taxi to General Aviation Parking.
Found a little glossy patch here.
Charlie Delta.
Taxiing to General Aviation Parking via taxiway Golf Foxtrot Charlie Delta. King Air November 44424.
And looks like we're clear for this taxiway. Right, so it's going to be a flaps up departure. As far as I know, you don't have to have flap down as long as you've got ample runway, and in this case, we do. So all I'm really going to worry about is setting the trim. Okay, over the tower.
Olympia Tower, Beach, November 207, Charlie, Mike, ready at runway 17, north departure. Beach, November 207, Charlie, Mike, clear for takeoff, runway 17, departure to the north approved. Clear for takeoff, runway 17, Beach, November 207, Charlie, Mike.
Right, so prop lever is full forward, condition lever is full forward. Lights as required. Make sure my PCAS is on. Sponder's armed. Okay, order ignitions and prop feather armed. There we go. Now aiming for about 100 knots is our rotation speed. Get there pretty quickly. We've got about 4 passengers on today, so we're not too heavy. There she is. Nice and easy. Positive rate.
Positive rate, 0.
Okay, coming back on the power, full climb. Let's set the RPM to 19. Not a bad day for flying. We're making a turn towards north. Right, so I purposely made sure that we were going to fly clear of any air traffic control or controlled airspace. 5,500 should keep us clear. These clouds though. See if there's a way around them. So we got some open sky here just to our 10 o'clock. Let's see if we can scoot past this cloud. Set my pressurization up for my arrival. Edmonton's about 440 feet. That should do it. Start leveling off. See if I can get hold of Edmonton's ATIS. Come on, damn it. Where's he go? Looks good. So it'll be runway 1. 18 miles to go. Okay, so the engine gauges still check out. Cloud situation isn't too bad. And no factor traffic. I think I'll go ahead and call my position out so long. Okay, so we're pretty much facing the runway as we fly here, so we're going to start slowing down. So we can aim for a straight in approach. Runway 01. Visualization checks out. And there she is, just off in the distance, that light green patch at 12 o'clock. Out. Gonna give another call.
Kilo Papa Whiskey Tango, traffic Beach, November 207, Charlie, flight is 9 miles southwest, 3,100, inbound to land, runway 1.
Okay, basically once I hit the white strip there on my airspeed indicator, I'm going to drop the wheels first, help me slow down a little quicker. I'm going to hand fly it from here. So yeah, drop the wheels.
Speed checks, gear down. Flaps to approach.
Ah, shit, looks like I overshot.
Gears down. 3 greens, red down.
That yellow light flashes when your wheels are down and your props haven't been maxed out yet. Either that or your prop sync's still on. In this case, I have both. Anyways, fixed now. Drop my last bit of flaps.
Full flaps.
Kilo Papa Whiskey Tango, traffic Beach, November 207, Charlie, flight is on final, runway 1, to land.
Right, so wheels down. Flaps down for landing. Lights as required. Prop full forward. We're good to go. Watch out for these trees. There we go, on the glide now. And we're down. Reverse thrust engaged. Nose go down. And coming out of reverse. Not bad. Left my yaw dampers on. Oops. So, lean the aircraft up. Turn off my strobes, no landing lights. Check that pressurization. I'm going to try and dump some of the air and see. Yeah, there she goes. Tiny little bit of a differential that existed. That's all good. I'll take my first right here and find the closest parking spot. Thanks to anyone who decided to join me for this flight. I'm going to try and upload more in the future. Until then, see you when I see ya. Set the park brakes and shut down.